Okay, so this movie, there's some embarrassing moments. I want to know about your most embarrassing moments personally.
Recently, I went to a really fancy restaurant for the first time, and I felt really good about myself. It was really nice. It was a really good dinner. And then I proceeded to walk and fall down the stairs. So that was definitely an embarrassing moment that recently happened. And there were a lot of stairs, and I went down hard.
Oh, no.
But it was fine. I mean, I'm okay. I'm emotionally scarred, but
Yeah,
I'm good.
for sure.
I remember in front of the whole school, I was getting up to go get a principal's award, which is kind of an honor thing, and then I was going up, and we had just like 3 brick stairs, and I tripped and really grazed my elbows, and I was in a lot of pain. I was trying to hold it in whilst holding my award, going in front of the whole school. And that was pretty bad.
That's the worst.
What about you?
I guess the only thing that would come to mind recently, because I don't have a answer for that, but like I was filming another movie earlier this year, and I kept having to jump up high, on this high stage. And on the way up, on one of the takes, my shin just scraped the stage through my pants. I was just like limping on the stage, and I had to go through the whole take. And then I pulled up my pant leg at the end. It was a huge gash, and it's a scar now. It's a nice scar, but
Now you have a story.
I have a story.
Yeah.
It's all about that walking, you know, going down the stairs.
Yeah,
It's hard,
tripping
hard
apparently.
times.
Is a major theme here.
But during those times, how do you guys stay positive? Because that's what this movie is all about.
You just have to find your own little remedy.
Yeah, it's personal to everyone. Like, I know, you know, we've said like listening to your favorite songs or calling up your friends and having them come over and hang out with them, or
You know, watching a show you love, just
Yeah.
thinking about a thing, drawing, cooking, whatever floats your boat.
somebody said earlier they take a breath and then they count back from 10, and I think that's a good thing to just sort of like recalibrate and just take on the day.
Yeah.
Now tell me about that, working with Steve. How was it?
It was hard to not say "I love lamp" to him many times.
Very hard.
Yeah, and just in general quote him to him. That was pretty hard for him.
He's a genius. I mean, he's a comedic genius. He's so funny, he's so smart, he's witty, and he's a wonderful guy. And Jen as well.
Yeah,
She's
they both
just
are.
the same, yeah.
Yeah, I think to be that funny in both their respective cases, you have to be really intelligent. And so just getting to talk to them and have one-on-one conversations was pretty cool and exciting to hear them, you know, as people and get to know them.
What about to act? Which one did you like?
Oh, which scene? I love the car scene. That was really funny. Steve was making so many faces in the mirror, and I just could not stop laughing. It was so hard, and I felt really bad.
Yeah. I need to know, how was that working with him? Was he...
He's a very, you know, simple, low-key, and, you know, wants to study his lines, get into his character.
Yeah.
They call action, he breaks out. And, you know, when they call cut, he's back to himself.
So tell us about what influenced you, the book, and what elements did you want to keep in that you knew this would make a great movie?
I like the honesty of the book. You know, I think Alexander is a more honest kid's book than a lot of other kids' books, because it kind of has that message that says, you know, things might not feel like they're going your way, and it might be okay for you to complain and be a brat for a moment. It's okay.
Yeah.
And I wanted to bring that honesty to the film. I wanted to make a family movie that felt a little more genuine than other movies.
Yeah, that's right. It kind of shows the reality of like the hardship. Now, how did you know how much to put in there of the negativity, you know, and the positivity?
We wanted to reflect the hecticness that it is to grow up in a big family, and I had grown up in a family of 6, a Latin family, and so I had kind of had that whole sort of madcap, hectic feeling down. And apparently a lot of parents can relate to that. Apparently a lot of raising kids is watching your kids pee on the floor, orange juice falling in your feet.
Yeah, so there were things that reminded you of your childhood?
Oh, absolutely.
growing up?
I shared a bedroom with my brother until we were way too, you know, old to be doing that. You know, sometimes we would be really mean with each other. Sometimes we would forget to appreciate each other, just like Alexander does. But that's what I love about the movie. It's a movie that shows you, you know, when there's a crisis, you remember how special it is to have a family behind you.
Thanks for watching. To find out more about entertainment news that follows your values, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, and like us on Facebook, so you can know before you go.